And what's up, everybody? It's Joey Bags, and I'm back today with another live stream because I'm lazy and I don't want to record a video. Yes. Welcome, welcome, everyone, to the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home. Welcome to the channel. As you see right now, I'm not wearing the crazy rig that I was wearing yesterday because the software that I was using decided to take a dump on me as I was getting everything squared away. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else just because it's not working the way I want it to. Yeah, close that program. That program is I'm not gonna say it's crap. It's not a crap program. It just doesn't want to work for me. That's the inherent problem when you're trying to repurpose certain things. So what I was doing was using my iPhone as a webcam, I guess you can say, or as the wheel cam. I explained it in yesterday's stream, and that's why I was wearing the crazy getup. And while it was working, today it decided that it doesn't want to. So let's get here. No, we don't have that going today. So it's just me and my smiling face. You know what? Let's go ahead. Make me a little bit bigger. There we go. So as the stream title says, I'm gonna be Rod Bearings. What's up, bro? What's poppin'? How's everything going? Let me know. I know. Let's see, it's Monday, and you said your PC should be here Wednesday, so I'm pretty sure you must be ready to go. You're dying for it to come in. Tell me you have that entire day off, so you know you can, as soon as Amazon drops it off, you can tear right into it, get it set up, and start racing. Please tell me you got that set up, or is it going to be a whole day at work in anticipation of getting this, getting home to get to the PC to start using it? Let's go ahead and let's set up the single player race. I saw something that looked interesting online. So you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test drive first just to kind of see. Nah, I work. Hopefully they drop it off late that day. Yeah, man. I absolutely 100% feel you on the days where I know something is coming for me and I've got to work and work. Okay. It's awesome when they deliver it on time or super early in the morning. So then you've got it there. The problem is then you've got that thing staring at you all day, and you've got it staring at you all day. And all you want to do is just tear right into it and start using it. So it's like torture. It's torture. A lot of times I'll just bring stuff into my office and, you know, I'll snatch away 10-15 minutes to kind of fiddle a little bit with it or do something. But yeah, man, it's bad. To see what monitor. Tell me what you think of this one. Are you going to send it to my send it to IG? DM me on IG and I'll take a look at it, since I have my phone right here in my hand. Yeah, I mean, I can understand where if all you need now is that monitor. I don't know. Are you a Costco member? Because I know Costco has had some really, really good deals on their monitors recently. At least the one by me. The one by me has had some really good deals recently. So, you know, if that's the case for you and you have a Costco close by, that's always an option for you. So I'm in the GR86 at Summit Point. I was just watching a video and I think Actually, I was watching the Rick Motec video and the live stream, and it looks like they were having some iRacing races using this combo. They were using touring cars at Summit Point, and it looked interesting. I drove this a few times in the Mazda, and I did horribly at first. All right, I'll check my DMs in. You know what? Hold on. Let me just... I'll just pull over right here. Since it's only practice, it's not like real racing. Oh, grab my keyboard, not my phone. All right, let's take a look. Oh, okay. So MSI, you're on a good track there, being a known brand. 155 hertz. Woo. Okay, I'ma tell you, for me, it's a little pricey. But remember, and I say this over and over and over again, I'm a cheap ass. So that's just me. But it's a 40-inch ultra wide, which is great. 155 hertz, FreeSync. Now, since you have a NVIDIA 4060 in that PC you had ordered, G-Sync is what would work for you. FreeSync is mainly used on AMD cards. Now, I don't know if... I doubt that it would be compatible with G-Sync, and I don't see it saying G-Sync. And that's really just... I mean, it's really not going to be that big of a deal. You would really have to run a bunch of benchmarks just to see if there was any benefit you running this panel in G-Sync compatibility mode, in G-Sync mode, if it had G-Sync mode with your NVIDIA card. But I mean, that 1440 ultra wide 40-inch, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I would prefer a little bit cheaper, but that's only because I'm a cheap ass. That's it. Sent you an... All right, let's see. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, staying with a known brand. While this is a much better price, it's really not that much cheaper than the other one. And it being I don't know, I've never seen Corey. I don't know what kind of panels they're using, how good the panel is. Honestly, I think for the extra $100, I would recommend going with the MSI. Like, if these are your two options, if your options are the MSI 40-incher ultra wide or a 34-inch ultra wide by Corey, I would tell you to go with the MSI. I have a much stronger... I have a stronger sense that the MSI would probably end up using a better panel than this Corey. Not to say that they may not. I mean, it's totally possible. But in my experience, better panels are usually found in, more name brand manufacturers than some of the lesser known. And not to say that it's bad. I mean, you could order it and it could be great. The cool part about Amazon is if you want to take a chance on it, take the chance, set it up, and if it looks like ass or it doesn't perform the way you want it to, pack it back up and send it right back to Amazon, get your money back, and then go ahead and get the MSI. That's if you don't mind doing the test. The thing is that I would probably go with the 40-inch ultra wide though. I mean, the on 43-inch Roku TV. Yeah, you see, so that's Walmart's brand. While I'm sure the price is a lot better, it's a TV with 60 refresh. You don't want it. You've got a 4060. Take advantage of that 4060. So a TV at 60 hertz, no, even though, you know, it may be 4K, no. I think your best bet is to go with that MSI, or or continue looking for something else. Now, if you are in a time crunch because, you know, that PC will be here in about a day or so, that you said Wednesday, so, you know, we're at Monday night. Okay. So if the TV is going to be like a temporary stopgap until you get the monitor that you want, then I can co-sign on that for right now, because I mean, I'm kind of in a similar boat where I've just been using this old ass 720p Samsung TV from like 7+ years ago as my main monitor. And quite honestly, it's fine, and I'm running a very beefy 6950 XT graphics card. So the lowest end thing on my setup here is my TV slash monitor. So, you know, yeah, just go ahead and send you can send me the links DM on IG, and I'll take a look at it. 34 inch isn't bad. The thing is, you kind of got me now. For 40 inches, while like I said, I'm a cheap ass, I think that $400 isn't too bad when you start thinking that like Samsung's ultra wides, I think that 49 incher is like double that price. So I mean, essentially it's your budget, and you've got to go ahead and pick what's gonna work for your budget well. But you know, definitely, like I've said, consider going with a known brand. MSI, Acer, Asus, Samsung, LG. If you had to go with a TV, you know, because you found a better deal on one of those, I would go by the same rules, stick by some of the known brands, and probably the lowest quality I would go or would recommend would be like Vizio. You know, Vizio actually makes some good TVs. They use some really quality panels. Like my secondary monitor here is a 10-year-old 1080p Vizio, I want to say 27 inch, and it's crystal clear. It's an older TV than the one I'm using on my main rig right now, but comparatively it blows it out of the water in clarity, mainly because it's native 1080p, and my main screen is a 720p screen that I'm upscaling in hardware to 1080. And I mean, I could upscale it up to 4K if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm gonna really be getting a benefit of anything upscaling it that far. So hey Dominici, what's up, bro? What's poppin'? I hope you had a good day today. I hope it was chill, not crazy. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. Let me try this settings pack. Is this for a specific sim title? You're talking about settings patch. Oh, like I was telling Rod Bearings, bro, there's nothing better than when you get that package. Like, he's waiting for his PC. I'm waiting on a few things from some companies that are sending me some goodies that you'll see on the channel real soon. But it's like, when you get that notification something shipped or something's out for delivery, it's a good feeling. I love that feeling. Oh my, bro, after all the smack that I have talked about that company on this channel, and you went and you ordered something from them, was it on time? Or did you order this like 2 months ago? I can't lie, I did want to order the universal hub when I had originally placed my order, but I had already spent way too much money, so I was trying to. It came in 3 days. Damn, bro. I just got. You ordered it Thursday night? Wow, bro. I'm telling you, their inconsistency is just amazing. I had another viewer that just sent me, that just posted a message on one of my older videos. It's been a month. They pre-ordered the CSL, the CSL DD bundle with the WRC wheel. Pre-ordered it a month ago. They still haven't gotten anything. Now, I was reading somebody on the Fanatec subreddit had a similar situation. I don't know if it was the same exact bundle. It actually may have been. But what they went ahead and did is they canceled the order, and then they put each item into their cart separately, not as a one bundle unit, but just clicked 111 on each item, ordered it, and and it was a much faster process than ordering the bundle. So, I mean, no, remember, I think they stopped using the Cali warehouse. I think they switched over to the Texas warehouse, unless they're using both, which, I mean, is totally possible that they are. When I made my Black Friday order and it came in December, mine came from the Cali warehouse. So, I mean, I'm sure you know where your FedEx, notification came from. So if they're shipping out from both, that's awesome. But last I knew is that they had stopped the Cali warehouse and it was strictly Texas. Let's see. All right, Rodberry. Check chat. I'm looking at chat. I feel like I'm a little lost. Did you send me a DM to the IG or? Yeah, I feel like I'm super lost here. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, there's. Okay, pure. Oh, I do run the Aegis filter. All right. Oh yeah, this system is. Yeah, his system is much lower spec than mine. Yeah. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll watch this video so I can take a look to see exactly what they're doing. Mainly because I'm already running mostly everything that he's already got, including Aegis, and I was running Aegis when when it first dropped. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that, and I'll watch the video thoroughly so that way I can go ahead and I'll know exactly what's going into it. So then I can go ahead and do that. Oh, already off track. What GPU does your MSI laptop have? I don't know. I think I'm feeling comfy in this combo here. Oh, okay. You got a 1050 in yours? Okay. So you're definitely going to see a huge increase in graphical fidelity when honestly you running a 1050 by comparison to like on, yeah, that's going to be massive. But when you get that new setup, well, your new PC setup, you are going to love life. You are going to so love life. You see, because like right now, what I'm doing is I'm running all of my sims 1080p on my main monitor. But what I told OBS to do is to upscale it to 1440. And then have the settings in YouTube to stream at 1440. And on Twitch, I'm actually maxing out the bit rate. Actually, I think I'm a little bit over the bit rate. So that way I can run it at max resolution. I don't have the hardware to do 4K, but easily 1440, 60 frames. And it looks great. At least when I watch my stream back. Yeah, and I'm one of those weird people. I sometimes sit and watch my own streams. I watch my own VODs. No, I was taking a look at it. I just had the volume down. And that's why when I saw all the links of the stuff that he had, like to the rain and to the other things that are paid for apps, but I'm subscribed to their Patreons, so I have the apps available. I'm comfy with this. I think I can get into a race now. Let's see how bad I do. Ah, no, that's not what I needed to do. So now we are going to run the AI race so that at least that way I'm true to what my video title is. Actually, you know what? I think I gotta fix the YouTube stream. I think the YouTube stream has me still on Assetto Corsa. Let's see. What does the YouTube stream have me at? Yeah, let's edit this. Ah, here we go. No title. So let's do this. iRacing. Damn, iRacing from 2008. Can you believe that? All right, so let's go ahead and there we go. There we go. iRacing with AI. There we go. And let's go ahead and get this set up. So we're going to do a single race. Yeah, I'm going to just keep it at 5 laps. So I'm not going to torture you with my horrible driving, and I'm not going to qualify. I mean, you know what? Let's do some quali laps. No. 3 qualifying laps. Okay. All right. GR86. Where are you, GR86? Where are you? There we go. And not Okoyama. We're going to do Summit Point. There we go. All right. And I think everything else is good to go. So tell me, Rod Bearings, what is the first sim that you're going to run once your PC is set to go and everything is up and running? Is it going to be Assetto Corsa with lots of mods, lots of look pretty mods? Or is it going to be like ACC or iRacing, which I'm not a fan of iRacing, but I paid my $13, so I might as well, you know, race it. You know, if I were able to get real races on my schedule and not have to wait around. You know, I think that's the excuse I'm going to use from now on. Not that I don't want to ruin somebody else's race. It's just that it doesn't work around my schedule. You know, yeah, that's the excuse I'm going to use. It doesn't work around my schedule. Dominici, tell me, am I going to see pictures of this Universal Hub setup? What wheel did you get to put on it? Come on, give me some details. Give me some details. We need some conversation happen. Does AI affect your rating? No, it does not. That is why I love it. It does not affect my I rating, which is good and bad. Great, because if it did, I would have a lower I rating than the 2.5 that you get, you know, from being a beginner. But anytime that I've actually had a decent race, it doesn't improve it. So I can have all the decent races I want here. Oh, very, very, very nice. Acelith, they make some really, really nice wheels. So I'm looking forward to seeing pictures of that. Which Universal Hub did you get? Did you get their newer Universal Hub, or did you get the older one that's like in multiple pieces? Like the new one does this really cool like stretch out feature on either side. You loosen 2 screws and you can just like stretch it open to fit your wheel. And then there's that older version where it's just like the hub and then you add on like little button modules and whatnot. And honestly, it looks like a pain in the ass. The older one looks like a pain in the ass. The new one looks really interesting, and that's the one that I wanted to get. I just didn't know if I wanted to drop like I think it's $100 or something like that for it. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm already spending like all this money on the GTDD Pro, the McLaren wheel, the load cell pedal, the 8 Newton meter upgrade. So I'm already like, I don't know if I want to spend an extra 100 on this. And then with all the wait times, it's like, I don't want it to be that one thing that then ends up delaying my whole order. Which, check this out. So apparently there's someone who works, and I don't know if it's an art department or they work for Fanatec. And there was a short posted, I want to say either very late last night, or super early this morning, of the CSL DD sim rig. So not pictures, an actual, you know, well, a little video of them with it set up with a GT Plus Extreme wheel and wheelbase. I'm not even gonna lie and say that rig actually looked good to me. Now, I'm trying to hold real hard to my very hard stance that Fanatec really messed up by the consumer, and they need to improve. They need to do a lot in customer service and communication, you know, to improve them for the customer's sake. At the same time, I don't want Fanatec to fail. If you understand what I mean, like they're reaping what they sow right now. You know, all these issues, they could have quite easily avoided all of this. But at the same time, I don't want Fanatec to go under. And the reason I don't want them to go under is A, the way things are right now, people don't need to lose their jobs. B, we need to have more manufacturers in the space to make things competitive. You know, yes, Fanatec does sometimes take time between when they actually release stuff. Like, it took them how long for them to release that QR2? I mean, there's some people that are saying they were waiting years for a QR2 when, you know, they've had the QR1 for forever, and it was like, come on, the QR2, and Fanatec just took their sweet time about, you know, making one, or at least they were trying to get it, you know, perfect. But we need more manufacturers in the space. And if Fanatec goes down, that's one less company that we have offering us, you know, hardware and also keeping the space competitive. So for as much as I want to give the shame bell and walk next to Fanatec down the street yelling shame, shame, like in Game of Thrones, like what they did to Cersei, I don't want Fanatec to be out of it. I just want them to recognize, you know, what happened, apologize to the community for what happened. You know, I'm not even saying give us discounts and this. Just send out an apology email like, look, we messed up. This was strictly on us, and we're gonna do better. And then actually do better. You know, well, you see, the only reason why I would be worried for them going under is A, the financial statements that came out, or you know, the financial matters that came out with their restructuring and the things that they had to do, you know, in order to keep the lenders that they have, I guess, in Europe happy and to continue the cash flow going. It's not like what is it, Motoring Games, or that game developer. Actually, I think it's Le Mans Ultimate game developer, one of them, not Studio 397. Motorsports games, that's like super in the red, and they're at death's door. But you know, I don't want, you know, things to happen with Fanatec after, you know, what they've had to do, and then it just leaves us with one less manufacturer. You know, I'm still on the whole, I don't want to spend money with them. I really don't. You know, I feel like that's my way of going at it, but I'll get it secondhand. So that means somebody had to have, at least the first time, you know, bought it. And also, I'm not going to tell you, hey, you know, don't buy anything from them. If there's something particular that you're looking for, and only, okay, this is done. Can I, like, yeah, I think I'm going to pit now. You know, if there's like something that they have that you want, then I'm not going to tell you, hey, you know, don't. As long as you understand that there may be a wait time for it. They've been having issues, so all of that's hit or miss. You know, like if these are all things that you completely understand ahead of time and know going into it, and you are still willing to spend money with them, then, you know, that's on you, and, you know, do it. There we go. So where did I, probably dead last. Yep, dead last. Lovely. So these dudes must be super fast. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm not ever gonna sit there and tell somebody what to do, but I do want to give you the information of, you know, what's happening, so at least that way you can make an educated, you know, decision. You know, I can tell you from my experience of what happened, you know, what my experience with purchasing from Fanatec for the first time was. And at that point, you can go ahead and, you know, look up the Fanatec subreddit, the Fanatec forums, and you can read about everybody else's experiences and then figure out if you want to take that chance. But I really don't want anything to happen to them. You know, like I was saying, after seeing that sim rig, quite honestly, it looked kind of nice. Whether or not it's going to handle 25 newton meters of torque as they say it does, I don't know. I think that's a little, that might be a little ambitious of them. I sure as hell wouldn't mind reviewing it and trying it. And I'm still not gonna lie and say that I don't want that DD Plus Extreme combo, because I think that new Gran Turismo wheel is fire. Okay, I'll take a look at it when the race is over. So yeah, that new wheel I think is fire. I know people are having problems with it, but I think the wheel is fire. God, they are dusting me. And not necessarily that I need a new wheelbase. What I like about the new Club Sport bases is the fact that the front hubs sit very shallow, or should I say they're very short. So like right now with the QR1 and the length on that drive shaft on that GTDD Pro, I feel like the wheel is like all up in my chest. I wouldn't mind that extra inch and a half shorter that it is. Like, I really wouldn't mind it being a little bit shorter. I was looking at SRM. They do those emulators for Fanatec wheelbases, so you can run other wheels on your Fanatec base and or run your Fanatec wheels on other wheelbases, in hopes that maybe they had something that was a little shorter. But nobody seems to make a USB-C QR1 or QR1 that's shrunken down by like an inch. And you would think it's just a matter of shortening that drive shaft. Bro, I'm sitting here talking and driving super conservative, so look at how far ahead of me they are. I mean, I'm pulling a 129. They are dusting me right now. I'll just be happy if I don't crash. When it comes to iRacing, that is my goal, just not to crash. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but I was kind of driving a little bit like Miss Daisy, like I was driving Miss Daisy. I was just chilling. And I hope they don't. I mean, listen, stranger things have happened. Oh, that's really good. I haven't really kept up other than some of the other news that I've gotten around. So as long as they're able to get into that financing that they were looking for, so that way they can, I guess, keep ordering and producing, that's awesome. They still need to apologize to us for that debacle on Black Friday, though. I'm gonna continue on that's a must that they need to do. You know, because like I've said on multiple occasions, I can be dissatisfied with how the company is run. I can be dissatisfied with the service that I'm getting. But at the same time, I can say that they make a good product. You know, for whatever I may want to say about how Thomas Jackamere or Jack or whatever his last name is ran the company is whatever. You know, how customer service is handled, I may not be a fan of it, but it is what it is. But that still doesn't take away that they produce really good products. And that is what I think kills it the most for me. Like, if they made a shit product, it would be easier to just write them all off, wholesale them, like, this company, the whole company sucks. Their customer service sucks, their logistics sucks, and the products that they sell suck. But their products don't suck. You see, and that's the thing. Like, that DD, I think they did really well with that DD Plus. But for me, it's how they connected the QR2, the front hub, to the unit. They made it a much more compact unit, at least for me. That's what I see it as. I see it as a much more compact unit, and it gives you options where, if, like, my current setup, I'm a little tight in here. So having 1 inch or so less space in that in that drive shaft would be so huge for me, and that is really what makes that DD Plus so attractive, because it's so much shorter and compact. It's essentially my GT DD Pro's footprint, just a little bit longer in the casing, and the QR2 is so much shorter than the QR1. And I do kind of want to feel what True Force is like. I have a viewer, Aaron, who has the Logitech G Pro, and he's told me that the Force, what is it the Logitech's Logitech, I think, is true. It's not True Force. Dang, I can't remember what Logitech's version of that same tech is. And he says it feels really good on the G Pro, that it really adds to the immersion of the sims that he races. So I would really like to feel that on the DD Plus. There you go. You see, it's that they're both adding force to it, so I'm all confused. True Force, Full Force. So that's something I would actually like to feel, mainly because I'm going to guess it's as close to, it would be similar to like attaching one of those small Dayton audio transducers to your wheelbase and just letting it vibrate the hell out of that and getting the feel from that. I'm gonna guess that's kind of what it's the equivalent of. Oh, the race is over. I came in last, but whatever. And now it's especially crazy. Yeah, I think the DD Plus even thought of it. Okay, so what really super pissed me off what Fanatec did, that I think that they added on to that, is that they didn't announce that stupid DD Plus Extreme bundle until after the whole thing. So, they announced the DD Plus, they announced the CS and the CS DD Plus at Attic, right? So around October of last year is when we saw all of it, and that was great, and that's awesome. And my bitrate is taking a hit because I don't know, Comcast wants to be a pain in the butt. So yes, video may be a little bit choppy. I'm not really going to do much for right now. I'm just going to talk, so at least I know voice comes out fine. So they announced all this toward the end of last year. What? I mean, I should have assumed that they were going to make a new Gran Turismo bundle. I should have, and now the hindsight 2020 being like, damn, maybe I should have just waited, but yeah, I didn't get the way up. I paid the same price from the car. So I took advantage of the Black Friday deals, mainly to get QR12. So I took advantage of the Black Friday deals mainly so that way I was able to get the load cell brake and the 8 Newton meter boost up kit. So I was able to get those two, which usually are quite a bit more, at a really, really good discounted price. So between the GT DD Pro, the McLaren GT3 wheel, because I need Xbox and PlayStation compatibility, and having a load cell, and having the 8 Newton meter so I can test both 5 and 8, I spent about as much as I would have as had I ordered the DD Plus Extreme. Had I known that bundle would have come out, I would have probably gotten like the V2 pedals, and I would have gotten the Extreme bundle, and that's the route that I would have gone. And now that I think about it, I should have said to myself, if they're releasing a new PlayStation base, they're probably releasing a new bundle. But at that time, it didn't hit me. And now, it's like, oh, why? Because I would have so ordered that bundle. Like, I really like the Gran Turismo branded wheel that they did for the DD Plus. I mean, for the DD Pro. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's not that great. I equate the quality of that to a first party Sony PlayStation controller. The buttons, the fit and finish, everything feels like it's a Sony product. Like if I were just to go to a store, buy a controller off the shelf and unpackage it. That's how I equate the quality of that wheel to, some of the others I've had. And that's not a bad thing. Having a quality of a, top tier, I'm going to take Sony as top tier, manufacturer, and their first party, peripherals, that's not a bad look. That's what I'm going to do. Just the base and pedals. My G Pro already has a round wheel. Don't need it. So, I mean, like, I love the setup that I bought from them. I hate that it took 22 days to get. I hate the fact that there's still people 4 and 5 months later that are still waiting on their product. And I really feel like it's a responsibility of those who can put the information out there to put the information out there. Like, look, their product isn't bad, but right now they're not in a good space, and things seem to be improving as Dominici, he went ahead and ordered something and got it in like 3 or 4 days. So, shout out to you, bro. That's awesome. But at the same time, somebody that's searching YouTube that, they may have just seen an ad for it, or they may like, oh, what's like the most popular, or, what's the best, and they come across it, and then they start doing the YouTube searches to get reviews. If all you're getting is, yeah, people are stuck in that pre-order loop. Yeah. But if all you get is videos of people, oh my God, it's the best, it's the best, it's the best. And now you're sitting there, oh, okay, this is the best, let me order it. And you don't have the best experience when it comes to ordering and getting your item. You spent $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 and it takes a month to get it. I can see where people felt scammed. I knew that there was, Fanatec's not running a scam on people. Like, that's like, no. Okay, so they're small enough that they can do things well and they can pivot. They can make changes easily. They're small enough to do that, but they're also large enough to not run a scam like, oh, pre-order all this stuff and we're going to steal your money. Just, I can't see that. Same, always order in stock product. I don't pre-order anything. Maybe sometimes video games, and that's only like Le Mans Ultimate that they did a early access. So I mean, you can kind of technically say that as like a pre-order. I paid the $32 and I got the early access to it. So typically I don't. Like cars, you never buy the first production run of a car. You wait at least 2 to 3 years so that way they can iron out all the bugs. So, that whole early adopter syndrome, that can come to bite you in the butt. Let me see. I'm missing some good stuff here. I'm missing some really good stuff. Where's my mouse? Nah, bro. Not when you pre-order a game and you're waiting and you think it's going to be awesome. You finally get the game and then the game is trash. Okay? There have been plenty of games that you're like, oh, this is going to be awesome. Pretty much Call of Duty every year. They get you, oh, pre-order the, this bundle and get all this other stuff. And then you go into play and skill-based matchmaking out the ass, end user experience out the ass. You know, COD isn't the same anymore. So it's kind of the same when it comes to certain video games. Let me see. Let me get back up here because there's a lot happening that I wasn't able to see. Yeah, I think the I mean, the good part is some time has passed, so I've calmed down on the whole Fanatec issue. You know, I still racing games. Well, listen, I'm telling you, Le Mans Ultimate, it's pretty damn good. The sounds could be better. But I get some really good racing on that sim. Really good racing on that sim. I really, really enjoy it. If it wasn't that I'm still having that little issue. Ooh, okay, review for the tube. Tell me, what are the specs on your new PC? I love hearing everyone else's PC specs. I should put mine in my bio and other stuff, but you know, I don't. The PC had issues. I can tell you, for as much as I love my PS5, I haven't turned it on in like, I want to say 3 weeks, I think. You know, I can understand that if that's your only form of racing on Gran Turismo, then hey, you got to do what you got to do. How does that DD Plus feel in Gran Turismo? So yes, I want to know the specs of the new PC, but I also want to know how that DD Plus is running on Gran Turismo. Like, I'm really interested in this DD Plus, but I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. You know, especially after just spending practically its same price on a bunch of other stuff. All right, let me do this race one more time. Let me see if I actually maybe put a little bit more thought into it. I'm not even going to bother with the qualifier. Just going to go run right into it. And you know what? Maybe we'll do 8 laps. You know what? We'll just do 10. We'll just make it an even 10. Then we get a PC. I can feel it in my veins, but for now, I'm around my laptop. Ooh, okay, okay. I can tell you right now. Make sure that you're getting the same exact. If you're adding, make sure you get the same exact. A matching RAM stick. If you're upgrading all of it, make sure it's a brand that works well with it, or this, you know, the same one if possible. I've always had issues when it's come to upgrading RAM on laptops. There's always some small little, you know, a change from this one to that one. That's the one area where I tend to be extra cautious. On the main PC, you can usually find that stuff rather inexpensively. And I'm not saying you should mix and match. You really shouldn't, but I mean, I've seen it done. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay, I already see 7800 X3D and a 4080. So you are on point there. So you are on point. Corsair IQ, right? 64 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte Samsung 980. I have the same drive. Fractal case. Yep. So I've got a 6900 XT, a 5800 X3D. I'm running an older Corsair 120 AIO from a few years ago. It's running well, so I really it's fine. I don't feel I need to change it right now. I'm running the same Samsung 980 Pro, and my Corsair power supply is only 850 watts. I don't need the Honestly, I think the 1200 is a bit overkill for your 480. Nvidia is notorious for being very, very easy on power. Like, if you told me you had like a 7900 XT from AMD, like, yeah, okay, maybe 1,000 watt power supply, because AMD's like, they love the juice. But Nvidia is kind of rather respectable when it comes to that. Well, if you decide to go ahead and just jump to a 4090 or whatever the new 5 series, well, you see, even if you jumped up, I can understand if you want to start adding us extra stuff, and but Nvidia is really good when it comes to like, that was the one thing where I wanted to go Team Green. I really wanted to go Nvidia with the graphics card, mainly because they are so good when it comes to the power that they use, especially going full tilt. They are very easy on the power. AMD, not so much. Like, this 6950, when I've got it running full tilt, it gets warm in here. Like, I need an extra fan. Well, there's always that one in the family that, that's going to be a little bit different. So we'll chalk it up to the to a 3090. Come on, we're talking a 3090, man. The 3090 is a beast. All right, let's see if I actually put some attention into this race. I wish I had my wheel cam right now. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's just the one thing that Nvidia has always had going for itself, is that when it comes to how they utilize power, so much better than AMD and Intel. The same with their CPUs. The way they handle power, so much better. So that's the thing. Like, when you go AMD, and I'm AMD both processor and GPU, I've essentially have an oven here in front of me. That's what my PC is. It doubles as an oven. I can put a pizza in there and it'll cook. No, actually, you did good going with the 7800 X3D. I don't know if you follow Dan Suzuki, but he did a review. I want to say he released the video yesterday or today, where he tested a newest Intel. I don't know what the new Intels are. The last Intel chip I bought was a 4th gen, and we're now on 13th gen. So, there's that. But he tested out a 7800 X3D, I think it was a 7800 X3D versus the newest Intel, and the X3D whomped on the Intel chip. Yes, and the price on that AMD is a lot less. That's actually why I decided to go with the 5800 X3D. My big thing was I was trying to stick to a budget. And how I was able to stick to the budget that I allotted was going with the aging AM4 line. So I knew AM4 was pretty much done for, so I should be able to, it's still new enough that with AM5 coming out, AM4 stuff was going to be cheap. But it's not so old that it's going to be expensive and hard to find. So that's why I went with AM4. And in AM4, the best I could go with was the 5800X3D. You know, I've watched the reviews, and I know for as much as people don't like Gamer Muscle, he did actually do a really good video, when he upgraded to his 5800X3D. And when I saw the results he got, I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? That solidifies that for me. Yeah, so, I mean, that's why when I wanted to stick to this particular budget, the 5800X3D was like the best I could get for the pricing that I wanted to go with. You know, and then going, you know, being able to use DDR4 RAM, I was able to get 64 gigs of RAM really inexpensively. You know, it was just like going with hardware that's not obsolete yet, but is older compared to some of the newer stuff that's coming out. You're able to, it's old enough to be cheap, but not too old to now be expensive and hard to get, like I said. Damn it, man. I was close, and they just booked it on me. So I can tell you, I've been super happy with the 5800X3D. I did, when I got the video card, I had ordered a 4070 and I had ordered the 6950, and I took a week to test each one. So a week on the 4070 and then a week on the 6950. And after all my testing, all my racing, and all the different sims that I use, I decided that I best preferred the 6950 when it came to what I was doing. Also, I felt like at the time when I did order this a few months, it was like toward the end of last year, the 4070 was way overpriced for what it was. Like, it did not have the performance for the price tag they were asking for. So that also kind of helped really ease the decision of going with the 6950. Okay, as long as I don't spin. How many more laps of this do I have? Oh my god. Hey Aaron, what's up, bro? How is it going? I hope everything is going well for you over there in jolly old England. I hope you either had or are going to have a good day. You came in just in time. We're talking PC parts, PC specs, pricing. I was explaining why I decided to go with a 6950 XT compared to the 4070 that I had ordered. Mainly because after a week of testing, I felt the 6950 gave me better performance in the sims that I was using. And also price-wise, I think I got the 6950 for 600, I want to say, maybe a little bit less. While the 4070, for the performance it was putting out, it was, I think, about the same price, but a 70 card, you know, should not be that expensive. You know, but I remember back in the golden days of, you know, when we only had 3 numbers on NVIDIA graphics cards, and they all started with GTX, not RTX. You know, those were the good old days. You know, at that time, I had a GTX 770 and I had a Asus ROG 770. Actually, that was the first GPU I had paired to the i5 3570K that I was still using in my gaming rig. I had that GTX 770, and for the time, it was a good GPU. Ah, dang it. And then I went ahead. Congratulations on the second place finish. That's awesome to hear. RTX 5000 range is a ripoff compared. Ah, look at this. Yes, you look. That's how much of a ripoff it is. It made me go off track. It is, you know, honestly, it was kind of a, okay. So after the whole ordeal the gamers had to deal with the GPU shortages, and then finally sort of getting some GPUs back, the great performance that we saw out of the 20 cards, the 30 cards, the 40 cards did not produce, well, except for the 4090, because we all know, you know, you throw a 90 at the end of that card and it's always going to be a beast. But, you know, those other 40 cards, for the prices that they were charging, they did not have the performance. AMD was thoroughly smacking them down with their XT line of cards. And, you know, that was one of the reasons why, you know, the 6950 XT was an attractive card, because just the year before that, it was their top tier card before the 7900. You know, and the prices had dropped so dramatically. You know, a $900 card down to like $600. It's like, damn. And the performance was there. The amount of VRAM that it has is great. You know, because we've gotten to a point where 8 gigs of VRAM on a graphics card apparently just isn't enough anymore. You know, we went from where 16 gigs of RAM on your computer is the new 8. We went that 16 gigs is the new 8. You know, but like I said, the problem is with AMD, while yeah, they do give you, you know, they give you some good performance and they do give you a lot of VRAM. They, you know, they add in lots of VRAM to their cards, which make them more attractive. But the amount of juice that they require, you've got to, you know, when you thought you might be able to get away with like a 500 watt, 600 watt power supply on an NVIDIA card easily, you really can't do that on an AMD card. They like need all the juice, and then with all the juice, they produce all the heat. Listen, I have a very soft spot in my heart for that 3070. Like the story I was telling the other day, my best friend up in Orlando, he has a Asus, I think it's is it a Strix? I gotta double check with him exactly which 3070 he has. But he has a 3070, and that card is an effing champ. I love that card. He has it installed in the system. I had brought over the Quest 2. We hooked up the Quest 2, started slapping up bars, you know, max, and started running VR, and it looked so good. That's what really made me decide to upgrade from my 4080 to the 6950 that I have now. Last lap. Damn, this is almost identical to my last race. See, that's the thing with like Nvidia. It's like they give you a good card, but like it's just one little thing missing. Like, okay, it's a great performing card, but we're gonna limit you on the amount of VRAM we're putting on the card. AMD, on the other hand, they'll give you on paper a great card, and they're like, and you're gonna need a super high power power supply to run this, and your gaming room is gonna be super hot. Because I can tell you right now, it's super hot in my office. It doesn't help that my office is partially converted from my garage, unfortunately, but it's super hot in here, and that's all because of the graphics card. Is that it? Race over? Okay, race is over. Last place, but that's okay. I kind of expected that. You can buy an 812 gig RTX. Listen, and what about that stupidity that they did with the 40 cards? So what was it? They released a 4060. They released a 4060 with like 16 gigs of RAM, and the 4080, I think they did a TI with, or 4070 Ti. I'm trying to remember. I know they did some stupidity where they added more VRAM to like one of their lower end cards, and then the TI version or the super version of the next level up of card, you know, they didn't add the extra VRAM in where they should have. It's been a while since I went in, since I was looking into that debacle of, you know, the 40 cards. Yeah, that is the stupid crap that Nvidia does. Nvidia is the Fanatec of graphics cards. They make some great stuff, but they make some stupid ass decisions sometimes. Stupid ass decisions they make. You know, we're not even going to get into the whole 4090, you know, high power plug issue where people are getting their shit melted because, you know, they're running too tight of a bend on that plug. You know, it's like these are the things that Nvidia is notorious for. AMD just, they give you what, you know, what people want. The problem is they make it that it uses so much freaking power, you know, that you usually have to go up in your PSU, and then it just creates so much extra heat. The one good part is they're at least how they handle the thermals is really, really good. I've never hit thermal throttling on my GPU, even the way I have it set up in my office. Essentially, for the most part, my case is open. I have open sides, so yeah, I have to dust it often, and it's directly in the path of the AC. So, you know, cooling wise, but Nvidia never. Ooh, we're talking throwbacks. That's throwbacks. My first gaming card, like I said, was that GTX 770, and I love that one. That was like my first for real. I built it myself, purpose built gaming PC. Before that, we would use before okay, so when the plugs, or should I say it wasn't a PCIe slot that you would plug in your video card to. It was a AGP slot. An advanced graphics processing slot. You know, that's how far back I go to PC components. And Pentium chips were in big cartridges. It was an ATI Radeon 9. Actually, you know what? No, I had built another Radeon with a 70, what was it, a 7770, or was it it was either a 7750 or a 7770. Actually, I think I have in a drawer here one of my old 70. Ooh, it's a 4-digit 8, what you call it, Radeon card. I can't remember. It's just been so long since I've taken it out. Yeah, my PC. The crap to have an AGP, so I had to get it. When you start mentioning legacy hardware like this, or legacy ports, that's when you know the OGs are there. All right, I think I'm done with iRacing for right now. It's already embarrassed me enough. Let's run some Automobilista. What? Let me change this. Let me change these titles so at least that way people can say, oh my god, you're not running iRacing? Let's see, AMS 2 with AI. Dude, like I said, they charged me. So because they charged me, I gotta use it. So, I'm just happy that I was able to get through that whole race without crashing. So already, this was a win for me tonight. Yes, I may have come in last place, but it's a win. I made it through the whole 10 laps without crashing. Yeah, I may have gone off course a little bit, but I didn't spin and I didn't crash in the race. Yes, they were like 3 or 4 seconds ahead of me, but that's okay. I'm okay with that because I don't care. But I didn't crash. So any day I don't crash, that's a win for me. Yes, clean races do matter more than wins. Oh, I can hear it in the background there. Now let me change. Oh, no. I'm supposed to change this thing too. So that way I'm listed in the correct area. Ocho Mobilista. Oh, only one person's viewing Automobilista 2 right now. Let's see. Let's edit this. I'm really excited to order my case for my streaming PC. That's going to be super fun. And now that I've got all these hands-free methods of holding my phone, head mount, chest rig, neck mount, so when I get to building, it's actually going to be a lot easier. Yeah, I just want to make it to the end of the race. Sometimes I just get so tunnel visioned, and I've literally got to tell myself, you don't need to get to first place in the first lap. Just take it easy. Gaming, there we go. All right. And now that AMS2, they dropped that new 1.5.6 update. I can show you what I was talking about the other day. How good the Brazilian stock cars look. Let's do this. So I was using this car. Okay, I do not recommend running these at like Spa. That was a little bit too crazy for me. Oh, you know what? Let's do Road America. I like Road America. This might be a little crazy. Okay, I may have set myself up here for a difficult time. And I did not know that these cars have a boost button. So they give you, after the first lap, they give you 40 uses of this boost button. I love Road America NASCAR race at. Okay, so when NASCAR races at Road America, do they do this full streak, you know, like this full course, or do they have like an oval or something else? Because look, I'm not trying to talk smack about NASCAR, but usually it's always like ovals, tri-ovals, you know. There's really not a lot of left and rights thrown in there. It's usually just one direction. I'm not trying to be messed up to NASCAR. I'm not trying to, you know, say it's all stereotypical. And I don't know a lot about NASCAR, but anytime I've seen it, they're usually always turning left. So I don't know, do they do left and rights? The people that watch NASCAR are gonna fucking hate me. They're gonna send me hate mail. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I gotta turn this off. I forgot I have my RAFFB on. That's why my steering was all wonky. It was all cattywampus. Because I had IRFFB on. There we go. I should be good to go now. There we go. That feels better. I do know that Garage 55, Garage 56 Camaro that ran at Le Mans was badass as hell. So I have my sequential shifter just here to my right. See them battling in front of me? Hell yeah, let it be the American car that's gonna be the loudest. I'm just glad it wasn't a Mustang, because if it was a Mustang, it wouldn't have made it around the track. What the hell unsportsmanlike conduct? Hell yeah, we gotta be the loudest. Listen, Ford just isn't on their game in a lot of different areas. So, listen, I would so take the freaking Toyota Camrys that they were using, the bodies in NASCAR. I would drive a Toyota NASCAR. Oh man, these guys are dusting me too. This Brazilian stock car is slippery. Very slippery. Ah, damn it. Ah. That's it. They're super gone. They're already like 5 corners ahead of me. I'm trying to be gentle. I'm really trying to be gentle. Oh, damn it. What happened, O Dominici? Do you not like the Brazilian stock car racing? Or is my driving atrocious? Yes, I do know my driving is really bad. Yeah, man. I'm trying. Oh, the supercars are super badass, but those are freaking beasts to drive. Oh my God. Oh, there was an update to Forza Motorsport. I think either there was an update today or there is one coming out. I'm gonna have to go in. I'm gonna have to go and check that out. Oh, and Comcast wants to be a pain in the butt again. If the screen is stuttering or it's taking some time, my ISP has decided to want to take a dump. So it should be back shortly. Should have put that to download. I completely forgot about that. Jesus. I'm a minute off. I got the notification that his video went live, but I haven't watched it. I think they added 5 cars and a new track. They slimmed the game down to 30 gigs on PC? Whoa, hold on. I'm definitely gonna have to check this out. All right, I still got 5 laps to go. Oh no, I'm on the last lap. I'm on the last lap. Ah, okay. Because I was gonna say, damn, they trimmed that game down to 30 gigs. Jesus. 49 seconds to the leader. Shit. And it wasn't until the fifth lap that I'm starting to come into my rhythm. All right, this one I'm going to torture you guys with the replay. So pretty much all I did was set myself up to fail with this vehicle. So the race should have been longer. And the race should have been longer. I love having a shifter to my side. It would be much cooler if it was mounted kind of in a more actual car-like position. Oh, okay. Use your arm. All right, come on. Pit me, pit me. All right. First, let me save this. Let's save this. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. No. The hell? This looks so good. I hope that the quality is coming through on your end on how good this looks, at least to me. I don't have no 4090, so you know. Oh, there was that little wibble. Okay, I would drive this Chevy Cruze on the street. Like, if you gave me this car to drive on the street, I would drive this. No lie. What I like is Tony Kanan's Texaco livery with the big old star on it. At least I was relatively close until that first spin. And then the second spin. Okay, we all know it looks good, so I will no longer torture you guys. All right, let's back out of here. Let's actually update. Let's go and update Forza. Let's go start. Looks wicked on the front of any car hood. Yeah, like dead ass. I think that is my favorite. Even though, is Tony Kanaan racing the Brazilian stock cars in 2024? Because when I went to check out the liveries, I didn't see. Yeah, no, it's in the. Okay, these are Chevys. So, oh, there it is. Pfft. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, this is the car that I should have been running. Let's go to the showroom. Wait, not 2022. It should be 2024. Here we go. Yes. Oh yeah, so here we go. So we're in. Yeah, so this is what I was saying. So in 2024, I was going through these and I did not notice Rubens Barrichello. Yeah, I didn't notice Tony's livery here. Yeah, I'm not seeing Tony's livery for 2024. That kind of sucks. This is the car I should have been driving. Oh, well, either way. No, maybe we'll come back and do that. But let's go ahead. Oh, the Rallycross on here is fire too. I think we should do some of that. But let's go in and let's update Forza. Let's see what Forza got for us. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, let me see. Dominici, I'm checking. Yeah, okay. So that is, I believe, the older one. I want to see that with the wheel all set up. I'm dying to see what that's going to look like all set up. I think that's going to look fire. Oh, let's see. It's gonna have to update the shaders. So I had heard really good things about Project Cars. Pretty much all of them, I think, except for the last one. I never got into it only because I'm just like such a Gran Turismo fanboy. Dominici, did you ever tell me what wheelbase you got from Fanatec that you're running this universal hub? Or don't you also have a G Pro? Ah, you see, that's the thing that gets me. VR. I'm dying. I really, 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 really need to. What the hell? I have a full network connection. What do you mean? Oh, come on, game. Don't be like that today. Oh. All right, hold on. Now I gotta see what the heck is happening here. After. This is being super annoying. I know I'm connected. We're connected to the net, homie. We're connected to the net. Yeah, no, my thing is with VR is the whole motion sickness thing. That's what kind of gets, it's like I want to use my Quest 2. Hell, I want to get a Quest 3 just because I want all the benefits of the pass through, and the AR. Like I see so many of the apps that, utilize the really good cameras to do pass through and AR. I really want it, but my damn motion sickness is what keeps me from it. And I figure I'll get myself a Quest 3 and give the Quest 2 to my son, to my oldest, and that gives me the excuse to get a Quest 3. It's just everybody on live Xbox Live right now trying to get this that I'm not connected. Like, what the hell? It's always something. Every stream. Always. All right. If this doesn't work, if this doesn't reconnect and go, we're going back to AMS 2 and I'm going to run some Rallycross. I do not know how some of those other stream. Well, I know how they do it and why they're doing it, but running 13 whole 5 hours, 13 hours, 15 hours streaming. Yeah, the pancake lenses I hear that are inside that are crystal clear. I believe they made the IPD adjustment easier now. Like you have a little wheel so you can get in between sizes, because my IPD is somewhere in between 1 and 2, between 1 and 2 or between 2 and 3. I can't exactly remember. I'm gonna say maybe between 2 and 3, but it's an in-between size. That's a pain in the ass with with the Quest 2 setting the IPD. is 1, 2, or 3, and they're full clicks. Like, you've got to play with it to kind of get it an in between. It's a pain in the butt. I believe the Quest 3, like the Pro, has a adjustable IPD with a little wheel so you can get in betweens. The cameras to do AR, the pass-through cameras, are way better, along with those much better pancake lenses. So it's really why I want the Quest 3, or at least to get my hands on a Quest 3 and try it out. That's kind of what I said about the Quest 2. I had sold it to my wife as, oh, I want to test the Quest 2 in my racing sim. So I'm going to buy it. And if I don't like it, I'll just return it. I didn't return it. I kept the Quest 2. Then I realized how much my motion sickness was getting to me with that Quest 2. It's just sat there, and my oldest is the one who just has taken it over. But yeah, they did add a lot. They did add a lot of extras to the Quest 3, stuff that they really took off the Quest Pro, or, you know, because all those features were on the Pro, and they just lowered that price to, you know, $400-500 instead of the $1,000. I think that's what the Quest Pro. My buddy had actually picked up the Apple HD Pro VR whatever the hell they were calling it, and he was telling me it was all fine, you know, he was getting accustomed to it. Then one night he wanted to use it. The kids were in bed, his wife had already gone to sleep, so instead of turning on the TV to watch something, he wanted to put on the headset, sit in his bed, and watch. When it told him that the room is too dark, that he can't use it, he was pissed off. He packed it all up and sent it back. And this is why I love my Quest and its little controllers. You know, so yeah, it may not see your hands if you're doing the hand gestures, like, you know, but if you've got your little controller, you're good to go. So yeah, that's what pissed him off. He went ahead, he wanted to watch, it was either YouTube or something, and he was sitting in the room, all the lights were out, he was just gonna relax in his bed, and it didn't work. And he got pissed, packed it up, and took it back to Apple. Oh my goodness. Oh. This seat is not comfortable. All right, we're gonna have to do a vlog. I'm gonna have to do a vlog of Joey Bags going to the U Pull It to go get a new seat, because my ass is tired right now. Oh my god, this is taking too long. This is taking too long. Oh my goodness. All right, this will have to be done later. If you're using a link cable for your Quest. No, I have actually, you may not, you know what? Let's see. Let me close this up. You might actually see it. So right down here is, I have it shortcutted right to the debug tool. What I didn't know until I found out the other day watching somebody else's, I think their Quest 3 video, that I can up the bitrate, the output bitrate, past 500 if I copy and paste in like a number higher than 500. I did not know that. Actually, what settings, Cher, what settings did you find that worked best for you? We're going back to AMS 2. Because I did turn off the asynchronous space warp. I disabled that. I turned my output bitrate to 500, and there was another setting. I'm trying to remember what it was. There was another setting that you can change when you're using the link cable to give you the best performance possible. All right. You know what? No. We're going to do a test. We're going to just do a solo test. And it's going to be in Rallycross. The Rallycross Mini, because this thing is badass as hell. Let's see. You know what? We're going to go with the blue one. I like the blue one. All right. Okay, let's see. Rallycross maps. Okay, Catalunya. No, I don't want to do Catalunya. That looked a little too long. There should be a filter for this. You know what? Yeah, let's do this one. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, you say you're okay. Is there a reason why you set it to 250 megabits per second? I had mine set to 500. And then I was watching another video this weekend and I saw someone set it to 950. And I was like, wow, to 950? That's crazy. Okay. Oh, okay. My handbrake is connected. Oh, and this has a jump. Ah! Ah, dang it. This is a track I should have a round wheel on. Ah. 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 Let me see. I set mine at 250. The normal, I believe, is set at 200. What do you mean running it on? Hi, Dominici. You take it easy, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. And I can't wait to see pictures when that Acelith wheel comes in and you get everything all together. I think it's going to look super badass, but I definitely want to see pictures. So take it easy, bro. Let me see. Use what do you mean its own USB card? You mean like okay, separate PCI. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, because I have the Oculus. I bought the OEM USB-C link cable, so that's the cable that I'm using for that. And I have a dedicated USB-C plug on my motherboard. But funny thing is that using a USB 3 to USB-C adapter on one of my USB 3 ports, I actually had better speeds when I was testing it in the Oculus software than when I was running it off the USB-C port on the motherboard. Oh, dude, rod bearings. That's going to be a night and day difference. In graphics performance alone, if you're running a 1050, so that would be an NVIDIA 1050, that's already 3 generations back of graphics cards. We're in the 40 series now. So your 1050 is from at least what, 3-4 years now? Aaron, you wanna fact check me live on this one? Or the 1050 NVIDIA 1050 chips are at least 4 to 5 years old now. So you going with that 4060 that you have that's in those specs, you should definitely be good to go. Now, remember, as you start adding PP filters and you start adding mods, to make it look pretty, those things require, they require bandwidth on your graphics card. So you run too many and you're going to notice some slowdown. So you'll have to balance, your highest resolution and then kind of start playing with your settings to kind of get it to a sweet spot where you're running at least over 60 FPS. Your minimum should be at 60 SPF, 60 FPS. That should be your minimum, so that way you're running smooth. Really, optimally, it should be over that. Yeah, look at that. So 2016, we are now in 2024. So it's been some time when the 1050 came out. So you're going to notice a big jump. If you left your Assetto Corsa save file, your content manager save file with the settings that you're currently running, you're going to see a huge spike in your FPS comparatively to what you're running now to then. Well, now what you'll able to do with that 4060 is add in the stuff to make it look pretty. So you'll be able to run more anti-aliasing if you want. You'll be able to run more shadows if you want. How do you check those things on PC, like showing the graphics? Okay, so on PC, you can download a piece of software called Unigen, or Heaven from Unigen. It's a benchmarking software, so you can run that, and it'll tell you at the state you set your resolution, and you let that software run, and it'll run a benchmark, and it'll show you how many frames per second at the resolution at the setting that you have it, what your frames are going to be. So you can set it to, low, medium, and ultra, and then you can set your resolution, whatever your monitor resolution is. So let's say you get the 1440p monitor. So you'll set it to 1440p. You know what? I think I have it here. You know what? Let's see. Let's back out. Let me back out of this. All right. Let me help you out here, and I'll show you. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. Yeah, 30 FPS. 30 FPS on a high, or should I say a game that requires, quick reflexes and movement, I would not recommend. So if you were playing like Call of Duty, 30 FPS is going to feel very bad. It's going to feel slow and choppy. On a racing game where you kind of need the frames to be kind of up there, 30 frames isn't going to be that great unless you start lowering the extras to make it look good. So let me open up Content Manager, and here we go, my settings. This may be a little difficult for you to see. Hopefully it's not, but here we go. So with my current graphics card, I'm running it currently at 1080 60 hertz. My MSAA is set at 8x, the maximum it'll go. My anisotropic filtering, I have it set to 16x, the highest it'll go. World details, I have it at maximum. Shadow resolutions, I have it set to the highest it'll go that says not recommended. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I have the graphics card that I have. Smoke generation, I have it set to the max. You can see here in the little eye, this will show you exactly what this setting does, and it explains to you what it does and the type of performance hit you're going to see. So having my shadow resolution set to the max that it'll go, it will affect my graphics card by about 12%. And it's drawing all the shadows in the sharpest resolution that it can. Now, the problem is shadows in games can be quite costly when it comes to FPS. So if you're noticing that you're not running high FPS, usually things like shadows, you can turn them down or off depending on the depending on the title, and world details. So like that's the shadows. That's what that does. MSAA. This is about a 9% hit. It's multi-sampling anti-aliasing. So it makes some of the lines look crispy. So you see, although it nicely smooth shapes, doesn't help with reflections, speculators. You can use it as post-processing. Okay. Turn any motion blur off. This one. You are 100% correct, because that is, I have motion blur set to off. Smoke generate. Okay, world details. That's not that, having it to maximum is not that big of a hit, only 3%, but it just really sets how detailed the environment around you is going to be. You know, but these are all things that you kind of have to take into account, and the kind of hit that you're going to take graphically. Like reflections. I have reflections set to the highest, and I also have it set to 6 faces per frame, when it's just recommended that you could run it at, like, I think max 2, and it'll still look good. But I have it set to 6. Look at this. Reflections, this is a 37.82% hit to my graphics card. Yeah. Content manager, there's so much that you can do that it's crazy. But these are all things that, you know, these are the settings you'll want to play with. That's a big thing. Yeah, and you know, in certain titles they make it seem like, oh, you know, it looks cool, it looks cinematic, because, you know, they're running at 30 FPS. You know, that's why when you blur the shit out of some stuff and you make it look all cinematic, you don't realize that it's not, you know, smooth and constant. And you see here my PP filters. So I'm running Pure Candy. I've been using this one from the beginning, and I really enjoy it. You can see here, I have C13 Aegis already installed. I've tried to run that one, and it's not bad, but I kind of like Pure Candy better. Overall quality, I have that set to maximum. That's really not that bad of a hit. So you're 100% correct. So what I'm going to do, it should be fine right now. So these are all my settings. I'm going to run the benchmark. Let's see what the benchmark looks like on stream. Junior, what's up, bro? What's poppin'? Thank you for joining. Thank you for popping into the stream. I hope everything's going well for you. I hope you had a nice, relaxing day. So here you go. So you won't be able to see it because it's probably really small. But here at the top left-hand corner, it's showing what my FPS are, and right now it's bouncing between 130 something. Average is about 125. Let me see. Right now, I can tell you my CPU is not even going at full tilt. My graphics card is. So right now, my graphics card is going at full tilt. 300 watts. Temperature wise, it's only at 66 degrees. So that's great. My CPU package isn't really even going that hard. I'm looking at it right now, and it's just. Yeah, I'm usually averaging about 100 and. Oh. I want to say like 120 frames or so, and that's with everything cranked up to the max. Bro, you missed so much. So you missed my shitty driving in iRacing, where I was like 40 seconds behind the leader. I didn't get lapped, and I didn't crash, and I didn't spin, but I came in last. But that's okay because it was a clean race. My GPU is chilling all the time. It, you know, it's only when I go to sit and game. Now, I could understand if I were gaming all day long, grinding this shit out, streaming 13 plus hours, I would, if I was streaming 13 plus hours, I'd probably be on a 4090. But if I were pounding on this card hard all day, every day, maybe I would consider doing that. But, you know, my card lives a cushy life. Maybe 2 hours out of the day, it has to work. I gotta work for 8 hours. My graphics card can work for 2. So yeah, you missed. All right, so there we go. So I averaged 136 frames per second. My minimum was 5. My maximum was 193. CPU usage at 96%. This is all really just graphical card stuff. I was, you know, keeping track of my bro. What makes AC fun is the mods, man. Is the mods. Look, so you can see here. Unfortunately, I wish I knew how to like do things like zoom in and whatnot. My average FPS here was at 144, 6.94 milliseconds, I believe, in between frames. My minimum FPS was 120. Test time just under 3 minutes. No. P1 finishes when I'm running in Assetto Corsa. I don't know. It's different. In iRacing, you can ask everybody else. That shit was bad. Like really, really bad. Like embarrassingly bad. But you know, I don't care. I got no shame. So then I drove a Brazilian stock car. Dude, you want me to die to, oh my God, a 13-hour live, bro. We're coming on 2.5 hours and my ass is killing me sitting in this chair. If I do a 13-hour stream, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to go get a chair out of a Cadillac. I'm going to go get the seat out of a Caddy. That's the seat that I should have in this rim rig. So I could do I should go get a seat out of a car that has lumbar, adjustable front, back, up and down, massager, heated seat. I should get one of those fully decked out leather, you know, beautiful chairs that they put in some of those luxury vehicles, and then get like a 12-volt adapter from Amazon so I can hook up all the electronics to it on some switches, so that way I can get like, I can adjust the lumbar, I could turn on the massager. I don't know about the seat warmer. Damn, I can't do the AC because I think it needs to be connected to the car's AC system. You know what? I can figure that one out. But that's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need like a luxury vehicle seat in this sim rig if I'm going to do a 13-hour live stream. Listen, I want to hit 1K subs. I found someone. I found some cars on some maps just don't work. You know what? I have found that also, that sometimes you just download a mod that doesn't work. What I've found for me, that especially on new mods, when I go into the race, it will error out the very first time, and then the subsequent, you know, times I go in after, it's good to go. But really, that's what it is. It's, you know, it's these mods. You know, it's the, you know, 900 or I think 800 and something cars that I have. You know, 800 plus cars. Yeah. What, I mean, other than like a Gran Turismo or something, where else are you going to get these many cars? You know what? Hold on. I'm going to do something for Aaron. Aaron is going to get something a little special here. I'm going to do something a little special. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Okay, we don't need that GT40 in there. All right, let's go drop the hammer. Okay, I'm going to preface this where I don't drive this often. So if it's not up to your standard, I do apologize. Oh. Okay, okay. I was trying to get out of the way. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Let's try that again. I'll try not to crash into other cars too. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us for your first time. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good evening. Awesome screen name. Awesome. Whoa. So let us know how your evening is going so far. Also, which is your favorite sim? Or are you into any of the sim racing games? I'm gonna drop the hammer. Bro, Aaron, this requires a lot of concentration. And the amount of force feedback that I'm getting is crazy. Ah, shit. Too close to the wall. Too close to the wall. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ah. And I'm on my roof. Hold on. I gotta see that replay. Actually, I do not. I haven't played Minecraft in, oh man, so long. All right, let's take a look at this. Yeah, no, I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. Not a game that I dislike either. I actually did quite enjoy Minecraft. Just, I kind of shifted the types of games that I played around the time that I stopped playing Minecraft is when I played some more Call of Duty. And then I got tired of Call of Duty and I moved into sim racing. Oh man, this sounds so good. All right, you know what? Let's jump into a race. Let's jump into a race. That track day was all fine and dandy, but I think we need to do a race. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna go 20 cars deep. You want to see a golden eye stream? Actually, that could happen. I could go get the Switch, hook it up, and I could stream some GoldenEye. I mean, I could probably just emulate it, but it won't be as, you know. Okay. Who else has GoldenEye on Switch? That's actually a good question. Because if we've got at least 4 people that have GoldenEye on Switch, I can add y'all and we could do a stream where, you know, that's the whole fun of GoldenEye is, you know, 4 people playing at one time and shit talking. So I think that would be all right. So I'm just going to jump into this. Aaron, I will take your advice and I will do a career in oh. Okay, so is this against the rules what I'm doing? So what I just did, is that like a big no-no? Well, I don't think I'm racing NASCAR. I think I'm racing something else. I thought it was too easy. Oh, damn, a black flag. Well, look, I got penalties on, and they didn't give me a penalty. So if they didn't give me a penalty, I'm good to go. I feel like I need an extra gear. And I'm very sad that my shifter's not mapped to my, or like I can't add my other shifter to map. It would have been so much better to drop the hammer. For shits and giggles, I should run this NASCAR at Spa. It was just a shift. I was shifting into 5th gear. And that's what you're hearing. Dang it. Stop looking at chat. Stop looking at chat. Shifting into 5th gear again. Oh, I think I'm gonna lap somebody. You see, I'm over here lifting because I'm trying to steer with my pedals. Could have told me before. All right, I'm gonna hold the pedal down and I'm not lifting till I see God or a checkered flag. I did not know that. I'm telling you, I'm very NASCAR illiterate. Now, is this what it's like in iRacing? Because I've never done any of the stock car racing on iRacing. I would imagine that everybody's bunched up like I'm about to come up to now. You see all this traffic I got in front of me coming up? All right, Harry, I need to know, do I have my special set of match tires? Match perfect. Harry, I'm dropping the hammer. Dang it. This douchebag. Now I have to chase this dude down. I can't lie. For 10 laps, it was fun. Race is over. I don't know where pit entrance is. Dang it. How the heck? I'm crashing. Okay, hold on. Let me do some donuts. $21 miles per hour? Are they freaking crazy? Oof. Oh. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay. I don't need to see. Oh, you know what? I'm going to save this replay. There we go. All right. Let's see this start. Actually, let's see what cameras we got. Yeah, so that was a big no-no, huh? Okay, that's the it goes only up to 8. I did not jump start. I went when the flag went. It's not my fault they were slower, so I just went to the empty lane. A win is a win, Harry. I will say the motors sound really, really good. I don't know if it's translating over well to you guys, but on my end here, like I have both headphones on and it sounds really good. Like I could listen to this often. Is it too low or do you want me to bump up the sound a little bit? I think I will try some. Okay, I saved the replay so I can back out of here. We can always watch it later. You know what? Hold on. Let's go into iRacing. You're going to be my guide. $10. Damn. Actually, I almost did that whole race in exactly 10 minutes. Wow, that's awesome. My fastest lap, 51 seconds. 51.2. Not bad. Ooh, look at that. Best lap made by me. Remarkable progress shown by me. Let's see. All right. Rod bearings. You see, this is the type of fun that you can have with these mods. Oh. Hold on. Let me just show you another. So, where is it? So I've got this one. And then there is where is it? The problem when you have so many cars. Do I wish I had a garage with all of these actual cars? Hell yeah, I do. So I've got this one. I believe this was, no, was this a paid app? I can't remember if this was a paid app. And then the Mustang. And the Camry. Oh no, that's the 240. So I've got those NASCARs. But I've got another one. If I could just remember, I gotta go through my 8,000 Porsches. Oh, I do have the Skip Barber car. Cool. Ah, here we go. No, those are the Brazilian stock cars. I've got more of them. I've got tons of them. I really like those cars. And I've got supercars in case anybody wants supercar. This sounds mean as hell, but cannot handle for its life. Akil, what's up? Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining in on the stream. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here we go. So no, not that one, not that one, not that one. No, 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 no. Dang, where is it? Ah, shit. Where is that car? Oh, it's so annoying. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Akil, I'm gonna have to ask you. I lived in Abu Dhabi for about 4 years or so in the United Arab Emirates. And when I moved over there, it was rather culture shock going from the States here to over there. One of the things that was the biggest adjustment was finding a barber shop. When I finally found one, when me and my friends finally found the barbershop, it was literally like those ASMR barbershop videos that you see on YouTube where they're doing the whole how's that now? Am I back? Can you hear me? Rod bearings. Okay, so I'm back. So now you can hear me. So did you hear the earlier part that I was talking about when I lived in the Emirates? So I lived in Abu Dhabi for 4 years. And the biggest issue that I had when I moved from the States to over there was finding a barber. That was like the biggest thing. When I finally did find one, it was those types of barbershop that you see on those YouTube videos, those ASMR videos where they're doing the head massage and they're doing the creams and they're massaging you here and they wash your whole head. They're giving you an arm massage, a neck massage. They threaded my eyebrows. My beard was always lined up and crispy, like on point. Are the barbers the same by you? All right. I can't find that car, so I'm just gonna have to give up on that car for right now. Let's go back into iRacing. It is. Oh my god. I can tell you that is the one thing that I miss the most about my time in Abu Dhabi was my barber. My barber was the best. And it was so cheap. I want to say it was like an hour plus in the chair, and after all that it was like maybe 40 dirhams. That's like $8 or so if I did the conversion, you know, like so cheap. When here, I can easily spend 40 plus dollars before tip on a haircut. All right. So my man Aaron wants me to drive oval. So what? Which car would it be? Um, not dirt street stock. Would it be the street stock car? Or I can do the Legacy Silverado. Okay, so the street stock car. All right. Now, which track do you recommend? Charlotte Legacy? Okay. All right, let's do this. Yeah, no, Akil. My guy over there was amazing. Like I tipped him because I felt like he went above and beyond in all my haircuts. And my wife loved it. I'd come back from the barbershop and everything was on point. My skin was looking nice. And she was like, damn, you look good. I'm like, I know, right? My barber is good. That I miss. Finding a barber like that here is like almost impossible. I want to say I've heard that there's a few shops in Brooklyn. I would have to go back. I haven't been to Brooklyn in like, oh my God, almost 20 years. And I was born in Brooklyn, but I haven't been there in like 20 years. So I've seen like some YouTube videos where, the dudes that, you know, they country hop and they go to get, shaves and haircuts and, you know, different countries. A few of them have come back to the States and they've done, all right. I feel like there should be one more gear. Because I just hear this banging. Ah, dang it. I was driving one-handed. I don't know. I think it's time I send it. Now, I think what I'm going to do... Well, you know what? Let me try to pit. Where's the pit entrance on this? Oh, I just missed it. Yeah, man. And that's the good part. But kids are in bed, wife is in bed. I have plenty of time, and I'm not feeling overly tired. Even though my ass is killing me from this seat, I'm still good. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta pay. Yes, John, and because of you, to honor your wishes, yesterday I was in the 787B at Spa. All right. Oh, my biscuits is hurting. All right, let's go ahead. I want to take a look at what I looked like. So let's go. Let's look at some laps here. All right. So I seem to be improved. Well, no. Lap 2 wasn't all that good. Oh, okay. 45, 160. All right. So lap 6 was my fastest. Ooh, I'm going to need a livery on this car. This is a little too plain for me. Okay. That's the beauty of having a good direct drive. Honestly, the wheel felt very stable compared to some other cars that I've driven. I now wonder how good it would be like in the G29. Ah, okay. Yeah, no. Sunday, pretty much any day of the week. As soon as I get them kids to bed and the wife is in bed, I got free range. So, oh no, I do use Trading Pates for livery, so I'll have to go there and pick out one. All right. Let's see. All right. Actually, quite content with that. So we can keep that. And let's see. There was no. There was a shortcut to trade. I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself. Actually, hold on. I should be able to open it up from. Hey, where's my trading paints? That's what's up. Ah, there's my trading paints. All right, let's do this. No, hold on. I need to log in. All right. All right. So vehicles. So that was the street stock, correct? Street stock. Here we go. All right. So definitely not Red Bull. Oh, hell yes. Yes. Oh, it's pro. Oh. Can't get it. Can I? Yes. Hell yeah. And I'm wearing the Wonder Bread suit. There we go. That was quick. You know what? Let me see what else they got. Just in case. For educational purposes. Nah, I'm not gonna do Lightning McQueen. Oh, okay. I gotta get the mellow yellow. I gotta get Bob Ross too. Oh, and I gotta get that one. And okay. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, there's actually some good. There we go. Got some good liveries there. We can get out of here. Now we can go to a single race. All right. Now, how many cars do you recommend I have in this race as opponents? I usually tend to keep it around 12, 13. So Legacy Charlotte. Yeah. So I got about 15. All right, cool. And you know what? We're going to do qualifying. 3 laps of qualifying. Oh, okay. And I think this is probably going to be my last race of the evening because it's going on just past 3 hours. It's just about 1 a.m. my time. Let's see. Okay. Start parked up. Don't hit anyone on the pace lap. I'll try not to. At some point in time, aren't I supposed to hit the pit car though? I mean, the pace car? I'm supposed to hit the pace car. I was specifically told to hit the pace car. Damn, look at that. 300 frames. Bouncing off the rev limiter like this can't be a good thing. How the hell was I speeding in the pits? Did I pick the wrong? Yeah, wasn't it supposed to be Charlotte Legacy? So this is the one that I have. Motor Speedway. Okay. Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay, so Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Roval? Okay, and which track config? Oval 2008. Wait, Oval 2018. Oval 2018. All right. There we go. All right, Akil, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good haircut. Get yourself relaxed in that chair, and I will catch you on the next stream. All right, let's see. Is my sound still okay, or do I need to lower it, like my voice? All right, let's qualify. Let's shake and bake. I need a partner to be in here. Call him Carl Norton Jr. All right, let's turn and burn. Oh wait, no, I think that's Top Gun. Oh. Ah, dang it. What place did it put me? Oh, well, at least I'm not dead last. Oh, what the hell is this? All right, one car go. I guess. All right, stay behind the one car. All right, I'm in third. Seriously? Okay. He got me from behind. Now I can catch up. I dropped the hammer at the wrong time. All right, let's see if I can catch up to these guys. Am I just too far behind? This was a lot easier in practice mode. I'm trying not to have a death grip on the wheel so I can feel the force feedback. It telling me where it wants to be its freest. Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to have a death grip on the wheel. I want to feel it where it's telling me it wants to go. Oh, I guess I'll go around one more time. This was actually really fun. I can foresee myself driving this again. Oh my god. Oh, biscuits. Oh, I know. I just have this like habit. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's take a look. Damn. I want to go fast, but I crashed quite a bit. That's a badass livery though. Aaron, I think you have introduced me into something I may do more than one or two times. This was actually kind of fun. Completely different than what I normally do. Like I said, I'm not a NASCAR guy. I'm not a run in the circles guy, but I can see where it does take quite a bit of skill to keep it nice and steady, especially to get that rhythm so you go in fast and you come out just as fast. I'm gonna save this one. But I can see where if you suffer a catastrophic crash at the beginning, you're not catching up. At least on like a road course, there are like some heavy braking spots where if you're a little ballsy, you might be able to make up a little bit of time here and there. But here, you're going balls to the wall the whole time. So if you're behind, you're gonna stay behind. Do some of the races at Watkins Glen. All right. Go ahead and quit this. Yes. But I'm gonna save this. All right. Whew. Okay. All right, guys. And with that, it is just past 1 a.m. Oh, we're going on almost 4 hour stream, boys. 4 hours. That's crazy. I need to add a camera over here. So every time I look this way, I'm looking at Yatu. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So I need to get another camera to wear so that way we can do the POV. I need to add this camera so when I'm looking here, and then I need to put a camera over here on my other screen so when I'm reading chat and I'm talking to you guys, I can do that. So we know which ways we got to go with this. And with that, you guys are amazing. Each and every single one of you, Aaron, John S., Dominici, Rod Bearings, Akil, um, our newcomer, what was okay? It was an awesome name. Was it my saggy balls? is it? Where is it? I want to make sure I say thank you to each and every one of you. Okay, there's a heal. Yes, thank you all. You guys are amazing. Uh, Tomorrow is my son's school play. So I may or may not be able to stream tomorrow, but I should be good to go Wednesday if I don't stream tomorrow. Um this weekend I'm actually going to be up in Central Florida for a family function. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream or not. I don't think I'll be back until Sunday and I'm leaving Friday. Standard restock setups. All right. So maybe not tomorrow. Probably Wednesday. Let me see. Hold on. Today is technically, yes, it's Tuesday. So probably Wednesday. Most likely not Thursday or Friday, but we'll see toward the end of the week. We'll see if I can get a stream in. Even if it's not a gaming stream, maybe I'll do a stream from my phone. I'll do a live stream that way. Well, I'll figure something out, guys. But as always, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much for the thousands watching at home and the millions. No, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You guys are awesome. My crew, yeah, the MVPs. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you a ton for introducing me to Street Stock. And with that, I am going to call it a night and go get some rest. So you all have good nights, good days, and I will catch ya on the next live stream or maybe the next video. We'll see. Junior, don't even worry about it, bro. It's all good. Thank you to Junior Swingman too. That's another one of my MVPs. So I will catch ya on the next video. Peace.